I recently bought a new digital voice recorder, and it came with a really thick how-to manual. So I sat down and started to read it, and very shortly thereafter my eyes glazed over and I had to call a friend and ask them how to use my device. Pretty much that's my response to reading any how-to manual. So you can imagine my surprise when I sat down to read Vayikra, this week's Torah reading, and had the same reaction. Because Vayikra, the Torah portion, and Vayikra, which is also the name of the third book of the Torah, reads like an entire how-to manual for priests. In specific, this week's Torah reading, Vayikra, talks about sacrifice. We are treated to the minute details of sacrifice. Who is to bring a sacrifice? For what reasons are they to bring a sacrifice? What animals or birds or plants can be sacrificed? Where the priest is to sacrifice the animals or birds or plants. What part of each animal is to be sacrificed. What's to happen with the ashes after the sacrifice is done? Have your eyes glazed over yet? You know, I have never performed an animal sacrifice. And contrary to what some people might think, we don't do animal sacrifice at Morning Minyan. So it was really difficult for me to think about the possible relevance of this portion in my life. What I learned from reading the commentaries was that, as Kimmelman said, this how-to manual Vayikra really should be thought of as the children of Israel's induction into the theology of ritual. Ritual. I can understand ritual. I'm the ritual director. The children of Israel couldn't see God or touch God or hear God. Although they tried with the golden calf, and we know what happened with that episode. It is very hard to be in a relationship with someone you can't talk to and you can't see and you can't hear. But through a very prescribed, ordered, focused ritual like sacrifice, the children of Israel could bring something of value to them, like an animal or a bird or part of their crop, could give it to the priest to be offered as a sacrifice to God, as a way of getting closer to God. This concept of having a ritual way of performing an action that will bring us closer to God is something we continue to do today. We do it through our prayer service. Prayer has replaced sacrifice since the destruction of the temple. We do it through our life cycle events. After a baby boy is born and he's circumcised, when we name a baby girl, when we have a bar bat mitzvah, when a couple stand under a chuppah. We do it when we observe holidays and when we observe mitzvot. Rituals give our lives structure and order, and they make us feel in control, which can bring us a sense of comfort and can make the world a much safer place for us. You know, we have personal rituals. Think of what you do first thing in the morning when you get up, or last thing at night when you go to bed. We have family rituals. What does your family do when you celebrate a birthday or you go on vacation? So this week, I'd like you to think about the rituals you do on a personal level that bring you closer to other people, and the rituals you do on a spiritual level that bring you closer to God. But whatever you do, please, don't call me to read your how-to manual. Shabbat Shalom.
שיר המעלות בשוב